What's up, guys? It's the voice sister of the Sashomu kids, Annie.
4? Who was the third one?
We don't talk about the third one.
Maybe I'm the third one. Minty.
And this is FunUntitled, the podcast we serve with an FU. Welcome to our bonus episode where we talk about Yashahime Ep.02.
The only series we'll have bonus episodes for.
Because we have so much feelings for Inuyasha. Right off the bat, I love Kagome's brother Sato in this episode, because the only memory I had of Sato was when in the filler when he had to confess his love to Inuyasha and Kagome was like, what is happening here?
Oh my god, that's the only thing I really remember too.
I know. Oh, you know what's funny? In the episode I saw Kaede and I was like, why is she alive? This must be 20 years in the future. I saw Kagome and Sato's grandfather and I was like, yeah, he can be alive.
Yeah, I mean,
is this sexism?
Because even 20 years, that grandpa should be dead. I don't know how old he is, but he should be dead. I think Kaede is probably like in between their ages.
So what did you think about the episode overall?
I think it was okay. I think it was a good introduction. It didn't really get to focus on any one, but I think if all three of them are as protagonists, then it really shouldn't have anyways. Okay, so it starts off with, little Setsuna, little Toa being all super cute. I thought the tree was gonna fall before they met, but it gives Setsuna a chance to push Toa. And then I'm like, well, if Toa could jump over the tree, why couldn't Setsuna?
Wait, riddle me this. You thought the tree was gonna fall before they met? The sisters?
Remember, they were running, and then Toa's hand slips out of
Oh, okay. I thought you meant, like, in general, like...
No, not like in general. Like, they're in the beginning scene where they're all being cute. I said when they were being young and cute.
Oh, yeah, but... I think Setsuna's, like, the frail child. That's why she couldn't get the apple out of the tree when they was falling. Only real epic gamer kids could.
They're twins. They're not that far apart. Maybe Setsuna's Rainbow Pearl took her away at that moment.
Where'd she go? To the Demon Slayer kids?
Yeah!
By the way, you pointed this out when we was watching the episode. It's so funny how the two main female characters' younger brothers kind of took in the kids.
Yeah! It's funny.
Kohaku and Sato coming in clutch.
Young dads.
Hot bods.
Kohaku does not look like older. Like, he's got the scar, but like if you remember the dad had like a very rugged face.
Kohaku has baby face syndrome.
Like, you could probably guess what the mom looks like. It's just a combination of Sango and Kohaku or something.
Yeah, Sato looks older.
I mean, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he looks hella older, man.
Which is weird. I think it's just because he had a real baby face.
Yeah.
And then they just gave him the more...
He kind of looks like Kagome's old love interest.
No, he doesn't.
Kind of.
This is why I'm also confused. Okay, so what I've heard was that anything about Inuyasha coming to the human world was all filler. But clearly, I think he kind of knows.
Maybe because the anime is going off the anime.
That is true, too.
So the anime's like, Sato clearly knows everything about Inuyasha and stuff. And so the anime's like, we're going to go say the filler's canon.
And when he sees a little girl with white hair in, like, feudal Japan outfits, clearly she's not from this world.
I want to see Sato's wife. She must be the coolest wife in the world. To marry a guy who always has an adopted daughter. Yada yada.
And the cutest girl, because Mei is so cute.
Oh, I love that scene when May's like, you just want to be, underneath all this fun, you actually want to be super cute. And I'm glad Tora was like, no, not really. It's like, you're supposed to say yes. I saw it on TV.
Like, you're supposed to lie.
Like, I'm sorry, May, you're 4. You don't understand.
You think she's 4?
She's very young.
No, she's not wearing like the kindergarten outfits, like the blue with the yellow rain cap.
Yeah.
I don't know why Japan does. It's cute.
I hope Tora was at Sato's wedding, just as like the flower girl.
Oh, he might have been married by then.
It could have been.
And then just waited a while before getting Mei.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I just love the fact that they're all gonna meet the niece/granddaughter in Moroha, and the Higurashi family just does not know what they're in for.
I mean, well, if it's going off the filler, she definitely looks like Inuyasha. There's no qualms about it.
I read someone on Tumblr who was upset because they thought Moroha was Kikyo's child because he did the sealing arrows, and as we established in episode 1, Kikyo did the sealing arrows, and I'm like, y'all watching Inuyasha, right? Kagome can do anything Kikyo does.
Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so when you're kind of watching, Moroha has similar abilities to Inuyasha. So Inuyasha has the wind scar. She clearly had that, I forget it's called, like flaming dragon.
Yeah, whatever that
shooting.
thing is.
Inuyasha has the diamonds, which shoots out a bunch of things. Moroha can shoot the ceiling arrow, which spreads out into a whole bunch of ceiling arrows.
You know what I thought was interesting? When she's on the offense, she uses moves similar to Inuyasha, aka the sword. But when she uses defense moves, like the ceiling arrows, she uses Kogome's powers, which aka the bow and arrow.
Makes you also wonder, what does Beni Yasha mean? Because Beni means crimson. And
Yeah.
I noticed because Kisuke's sword is Benihime, which means crimson princess.
How many people is gonna steal from Yu Yu Hakusho? I can't stand it.
No, Kisuke from Bleach, not
Oh.
Yusuke. Yusuke doesn't even have a sword.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you said Kurama.
Who also doesn't have a sword?
He's red though.
The only one who has a sword is Kuwabara, and that was an energy
Anyways,
sword.
Kisuke has red. What?
No, is Crimson Princess, so obviously she's Crimson. I think Yasha is Destroyer.
Oh.
Then that makes you think, what does Inuyasha mean? Demon Destroyer? Or Dog Destroyer?
You know Yasha means demon, right?
Are we sure?
Yashahime, the half demon princesses.
I guess, but something seems off.
And Inuyasha, the dog demon.
Kimetsu no Yaiba is not Yasha.
Oh, well, we don't understand Japanese anyways.
Anyways, yeah. Oh my god, and Toa must be jacked. Her room was like a little gym.
You know, okay, I will say something I found funny. When Setsuna did her cyclone move, Minty immediately went, that I know who her mom is based off that. People are not gonna be happy.
Well, I think people would be happy if it's Kagura than they would be Rin.
Ween. Oh. I think it's interesting how they set up this whole premise that they all went to the human world, and now they're clearly in the trailer they defeat the centipede no problem, and they're going to move on to a butterfly demon. And I'm like, I'm glad you're keeping with Inuyasha's episodic demon of the week.
Well, it seems like the butterfly demon is going to be like the source of Setsuna's memory failure.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
I thought you was gonna say something like the centipede evolved into a butterfly.
Wait, did Kagome and Inuyasha not kill the centipede lady?
No, I think they did. I think this is another one.
Either that or I think Kikyo killed her first, and then her bones were in the
Bone Eater Well.
Bone Eater Well, and then when she got Shikon Jewel, she was able to come back to life. So is she like a baby that she had, or is she like sensing the rainbow pearls and came back to life again? You gotta think this rainbow pearls is just a replacement of the Shikon Jewel.
Okay, the rainbow pearls. Two things that pisses me off. One, they should have done gold, silver, bronze. Would have been so easy to do that.
It's a rainbow, not metals.
That's why gold and silver gets to be there.
It's just fancy ways of saying yellow and white.
White is not part of a rainbow.
Sure it is.
And two, I need to know what's up with the rainbow pearls. Will there be a pearl of each color of the rainbow? And why did Shishomu put his pearls in two of his shitlings, but then seems like Moroha found hers?
Oh, also there's also the fact, I read this on Tumblr, the first time you ever see a pearl was Inuyasha, because he had a black pearl that took him to his dad's graves that Shishomu knew about. Hey, Shishomu was there too.
Hey.
Check it out. I like that when Inuyasha got his pearl out, he lost his pupil, to imply like the pearl is the pupil. But that doesn't happen with these girls. I don't think so.
He has a pupil now. Does it come back? Does the black pearl come back in his eye?
Yeah, it does at the end. So I'm wondering, like, okay, so because it says Toa gets transported because she's near like the tree, and the tree is getting power from the well, and then the well got powered up because he sensed the pearls, which also makes my centipede theory more legit now that I'm saying that. So, did she get teleported because of the pearl, or did she get teleported because of the tree, or the well, you know?
It's very confusing. Do you think someone made like a rainbow pearls to be a diet Shikon Jewel?
Maybe, I mean...
Do you think this whole series is going to be about finding all the other rainbow pearls?
I think that, yes. And the Shikon Jewel was created when the priestess, or an old priestess, sealed herself with like 100 demons or something and had to keep fighting. And so within, I guess, the energy of that fight turned into the Shikon Jewel, which is why the Shikon Jewel is kind of evil.
Do you think that episode where they talked about that was a filler, or do you think that was canon?
I think it's canon.
Because it felt like filler.
I mean, it was long and boring, but I think it was canon.
Okay.
I mean, it seemed like Kilala has been alive forever.
Yeah, she's still alive and kicking now. Speaking of fat cats are still alive, Booyo. You okay, buddy?
Buyo's an old cat. I won't believe that Buyo could just be walking around at night.
Also, I love Toa's homeroom teacher.
Oh, just totally being like, yeah, fine. Your clothes, tardy, It's your first day. We'll live with it.
You know what the English say, do what the Romans do.
Oh, and you know what? Every anime where the protagonist is a delinquent, it's always about them fighting other delinquents. And it's always about delinquents who have nothing to do but go to other schools and fight delinquents.
Maybe Japan just has a rampant problem, which you think would be solved in 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, America still has the bullying problem.
I guess. I like that 21 Jump Street where, like, there was a scene where, like, he bullies someone. It's like, because, it's the old guy trying to fit in with the kids. It's like, whoa, you just pushed him. Why'd you push him? It's like, I don't know, I'm just asserting dominance. Look, he's gay. It's like, whoa, you pushed him because he's gay?
Hate crime?
Yeah. So, I feel like 21 Jump Street will gain on it.
Yeah, I wonder what was the point of bringing up, like, the gender issue in,
It's a revolutionary girl Utena vibes, my dude.
No, I mean, I get that. I just, like, are we gonna talk about this more? Is Toa just gonna be like, I hate gender so much that I'm gonna go back in time when actually gender stereotypes are even stronger?
Boy, I feel bad for Toa for wearing long pants in the, feudal era.
Yeah. Although, she is a demon, so probably gender has nothing to do with anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna hate her for being a mixed breed. It's racism in Inuyasha.
Either racism or gender issues Toa's gonna have to deal with.
Yep. But overall, my personal ranking, I like Moroha the best, but that might be because I really like Inuyasha and Kagome. Then I like Toa, then I like Setsuna. I feel like Setsuna doesn't really have a personality.
Yeah, we also don't really get to see much of Setsuna, though. I think because her personality is not necessarily weaker, but softer.
Yeah, it's not as loud.
Yeah. Yeah, softer as in volume, not as in frailty. You know what?
When she was a baby, she was.
That's true. What I thought was weird was, okay, so Kohaku knows Moroha.
Yes.
And he called her, in English translation, Lady Moroha. And then, but Hisui and Setsuna are just like, you're still a piece of shit. And it's like, but clearly the leader of your demon-slaying village is giving this girl respect, so shouldn't you kind of follow
I
suit?
think Kohaku is just a polite boy. I think he'll call anyone lady and so.
No, okay, you gotta listen to the Japanese honorific, but I don't think the English translation would put lady in front of anyone. Because I think if it's just like Chan
Yeah.
or San, they don't put an honorific, like lady.
I don't know, I just think it's just part of Kohaku. Again, we watched the dub for Inuyasha, so we don't really know how Kohaku talks in Japanese. But Kohaku just seems like that kind of dude who just call anyone with honorifics.
I'm gonna look this up.
Go look it up, bitch. I'm the #1 Kohaku fan. You think you know more than me? Ask me any questions about Kohaku, I'll wreck you.
Is Kohaku dead?
Yeah, oh shit! Spoilers, we have to end the podcast before the police comes.
Okay, thank you. Can't wait for the third episode.
Get your fast forward.
Bye.